Hello beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an awesome day. I know it's weird to see me in pink eyeshadow, right? But today we are doing a first impressions little review of the Hello Kitty collection from Colourpop. I have a blush as well as the palette here. So we're going to be testing these products out. It's currently sold out on Colourpop's website, but I'll still leave it linked down below for the restock. And today we're going to be testing these products out, giving my first impressions of this. I did put a poll on my community tab on YouTube asking you guys if you wanted to see this review or you wanted to see the Fade into Hue palette, and you guys were so split. It was not very helpful in me determining which one to review, but this one did win, so I'm deciding to review this one first. I'll probably get around to doing that one or the rainbow thing I had, the Fade into Hue palette, or the new Poppy collection. So if you want to see either one of those, let me know down below which one you prefer. And without any further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. This palette retails for $16. The blush retails for $8. And now let's get started. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get started. I know I don't have the most preppy, cutesy, blah, 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 Hello Kitty aesthetic, but I thought the collection was cute. It wasn't to die for or anything, but for Hello Kitty, it's still pretty cute and wearable looking. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna try this out. So for the things we're gonna test out, I have the palette as well as one of the blushes. I have the At Frost Sight blush, which is the bright pinkier one. It's matte with a couple little sparkles in it. And then this is the Snow Much Fun eyeshadow palette. Very pretty. Also, these look like shimmers on camera, but they're mattes with glitter in them. And then we have, looks like a Super Shock and 3 other shimmers. And then the middle row is matte. So this is the palette. We have one of the blushes. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna prime my eyes first. Okay, so I put the Gerard Cosmetics White Clean Canvas Base Primer on my lids, which is giving me a little bit of a wider lid right now. But I wanna start off with blush because I have highlight and contour on my dry skin, but I don't have any blush on. So let's take the At Frost Sight. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. I'm gonna take 2 taps into here, tap off for excess, and I'm just gonna put on a little bit of blush. I'm gonna go back in because that didn't look super over pigmented or anything. There we go. It looks so patchy, but honestly, it is my skin underneath. My skin has all these red dry patches on it right now. That looks more evenly distributed. This side's actually worse underneath the foundation. I was even I've been putting off, I've had this collection. I've had the Meet Hue palette, the rainbowy one. I can't think of the name of it right now. Fade into Hue palette for 2 weeks. I've had this palette just as newer, so I've just got this one. I've had it for a few days, and then the Hue one I've had for 2 weeks. My skin is so dry, even my eyelid has a little dry patch on it. And I'm I don't want to review eyeshadow palettes. I even bought this Kimchi palette to review. I haven't got around to it yet. I'm working on it, okay? Don't want my skin to repair. It even hurts to put makeup on. My skin's so broken, it's sucky. I'm trying everything. I'm doing tons of moisturizers, moisturizing primers. I tried a sleeping mask from Elemis last night, but let's get started using eyeshadow. So I'm gonna take the Burr Baby, which is this light pink shade, kind of powdery, a lot of kickback in the pan. I'm gonna tap off for excess, and I'm gonna put this in the first half of the crease. It is very pigmented, I'll give it that. It's definitely more pigmented in person than it looks on camera. For this, I'm using a little tiny Kaleidos blending brush. So I'm gonna go now into a bigger blending brush from Kaleidos, and I'm gonna add some a little bit of orange. So actually, let's go in between Ice Skater, which is this orange matte shade, and we'll go into Snow Globe as well. So we're gonna tap off the excess, and I'm gonna put these 2 colors mixed together on my second half of my crease. Y'all know I had to use the orange shade. I love orangey eyeshadows, even though I'm not really a fan of the color orange in general. But as eyeshadow, I feel it looks really nice with my gray eyeballs. I keep wondering why there's glitter on my face. When I'm blending and stuff, I can see particles of glitter, and it's because I used the Glow setting spray from Makeup Revolution, and it has pink glitters in it. I'm why do I never use this, the Glowy setting spray? It sounds so good. And now my face is covered in glitter. But anyways, this is our crease right now. Very simple. I'm gonna go into this pink matte now with a little bit of glitter in it. A lot of glitter in it, tap off our excess. And I'm gonna add that to the outer crease area as well. I just wanna make it deeper. I don't really know if it did anything for me. Oh, I guess I did. It did. Didn't make it as pink as I thought. It made it brighter. Going back into that original pink shade we did, I'm just gonna add and blend that in the center of the crease. Just because I don't want it to fade out on me. You know these light colors like to fade out. Also, this camera angle sucks. I'm sorry. I'm real sorry. I'm still working on this new setup deal. I'm not using the same table I was before, so I feel like I'm at a different level than I originally was. But I'm working on it. Tons of kickback in the pan with that light shade, for real. I'm going to take an E55 shader brush from my Sigma brush set, and I'm going to go into the, okay, sure, we'll do the Snowwear purple dark matte shade with all that sparkly glitter in it. I'm going to tap off the excess real good, and I'm just going to shade the lower lash line. And she is so pigmented. Wow. It's like the best shade in the palette. I should use this on the top lid. Might have to go back in with this shade. This one's nice. Like the amount of glitter, when I'm going like this on my eyes, I don't really see it. I see it in the pan and I see it when I tap off the brush. But it is just so pretty and berry-like. Yeah, I'm gonna go into that bigger blending brush now, into that purple matte shade. I'm gonna mess up our crease even more. I really like this color. Ooh, it looks more berry with on top of these orangey shades. You know, at this palette, looking at it, you're like, oh, they just got a dark one, so it's not all pastels. But quite frankly, this kind of was like an amazing shade in the palette. They should do more colors like these, like dark berry tones. They do them sometimes, like in like the Succulent palette. I think there's like a couple dark colors like this, but like this deep shade is really fun. Like I'm doing a terrible job of blending it right now, but I really like how it looks on the lower lash line. I must say, tapping off the excess of this purple shade has made a mess all over my desk and stuff. So make sure you tap it off somewhere you're not gonna mind getting messy. But this is what I have going on for the eyeshadow. I'm gonna do my lid now because I don't have anything on my lid currently. I'm gonna go into the Winterfell shade because it looks like the only super shock, like it looks super shocky. It's not, it's a shimmer, but it looks super shocky, so I wanted to touch it. But I'm just gonna pop this on my lid. It's not the most impactful shade in the world. It is lighter than it looks in the pan, but it gives me a little bit of shimmer, and look, it brings everything together. Alright, so I'm gonna pop on some mascara lashes, finish up my face, I'll be right back, and then we'll talk about what I think of the Hello Kitty palette and blush. Alright guys, so this is the finished look using the Hello Kitty collection from Colourpop. Honestly, I think it's really cute. So this is what the look looks like up close. I had a little heart, a little freckles, and some lipstick and lashes. Also, these are from Noella lashes. So these are, I don't know which style because they're not written on the box. I will put it on the screen for you. But they're really fluffy and light and pretty. And they're indie brand, small company, so I wanted to support them and try on their lashes. And I really like how these flare out, but they're not super, super bold, even though I do enjoy the bold lash too. But anyways, you guys, both products in this collection worked out really well for me. I really love the berry shade in the palette. I think the blush is very nice too. It definitely is not as pigmented as some of the other blushes, which are like in your face, which I do appreciate because I feel like a lot of younger people are going to use these Hello Kitty collection because it's so cutesy and you don't want to go overboard and heavy-handed with the blush, so I totally get it being buildable and I like it a lot. Honestly, the palette itself is super, super cute. I don't know if the color scheme makes sense, you know? I think of Hello Kitty, I think of like hot pink and white and yellow and blues and stuff and like all for friends. I don't really think of like the frosted thing, but I do get that it's for winter. So I'm iffy about how I feel about the color scheme, but the palette performed very nicely. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think of this finished look down below. Even the fact that my hair is an absolute train wreck, but it's fine. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Have a great and safe day wherever you are. Bye.